Frank Johnson. Pass intended for Mark West. And they'll jump it up. Bo Kimball tying it up along with West and Marley.
Boy, Bo's getting a surprise. It's a good test for his conditioning now. Surprise in the sense that he's in a very hard-fought part of a game.
Bo Kimball played briefly against the Spurs Sunday, 4 minutes. Down the stretch. On the season prior to tonight, only 7 games. Here's Chambers off the tip, rejected by Smith. Charles Smith, Suns 74, the Knicks 59 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. This is a game that has seen a total of 12 technical fouls handed out by the officials, capped off by the melee, the 24-second violation that took place at the end of the first half. It led to the ejection of 4 Knicks. One of the Knicks, Greg Anthony, who was very much involved, was not dressed for tonight's game, but the Knicks have lost John Starks, Doc Rivers, Anthony Mason, while Phoenix lost Kevin Johnson and Danny Ainge. As you can see, since the ejection, the Suns have outscored the Knicks 15-6 and have taken a 74-59 lead.
There have been so many fines in the NBA this year with flagrant fouls. It'll be interesting to see how Rod Thorne rules on this one. And will Kevin Johnson be judged as a provocateur of this?
To cover teams like these, it takes a team like this. MSG Network.
The best in the game.
I take pride in what we've accomplished at Riviera Travel. We are a unique agency, and that's reflected in our commitment to the customer. Our agents pay close attention to fare changes and discounts so that you receive the best value for your travel dollars. Whether it's a cruise, an escorted tour in Europe, a family package to Disney World, a business trip, or a ticket to visit Mom, Riviera will save you money. Call 1-800-953-TRAVEL.
If you're bald or just thinning, here's something really new. These men have BioExcel's hair rooting system, and they look great. Hair rooting, a breakthrough in hair replacement technology, is a unique non-surgical insertion process. It gives you hair the way hair grows, guaranteed. Call BioExcel right now, 1-800-652-0300 for a free demonstration, or call to receive our thinning hair handbook free. Hair rooting, the way hair grows.
Hey, I'm sorry, but my boss says no.
Shouldn't buying a car be easy? At Maroon, the answer is yes. If you don't like our price, tell us. We'll make you happy. In a business where you hear a lot of no's, Maroon says yes.
Remember, when you're having good times with friends, use good sense and drink responsibly, because friends know when to say when. A reminder from Budweiser.
Suns with the ball, lead by 15 in what has been a wild night in Phoenix. Barkley with the spin, played well by Smith. And the call, last touch by Ewing.
Yes, Charles did play him well, and Barkley insisted on taking that shot, which turned out to be a wild one.
John, I think back to what we saw at the end of the first half, and I would think for longtime viewers of the NBA brings back memories of the earlier NBA days, games between us. Marley is able to bank it home. The Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. We had Al McGuire battling with the likes of Bob Cousy and Bill Sharman.
Jim Loskopov,
yes,
throw him in there.
Bob Branham and Syracuse Nats games with the New York Knicks. Bo Kimball able to hit. A host of brawls took place In those days, you rarely see what took place here tonight, although, as we mentioned earlier, very fortunately that there were no punches landed flush. A lot of pushing and shoving. Marley with a three.
This matchup with Bo Kimball on Marley means Marley's going to town. That's a second straight field goal. Kimball got his own jump shot a minute ago, so the best he can do is keep up with Marley somewhat, but Marley looks like he really wants the ball.
And here's Kimball with a three-point attempt.
Marley didn't even make an attempt to wave his hand at him.
Now Frank Johnson running the team in the absence of Kevin Johnson. Barkley. And Charles Barkley making motions in the direction of the Knicks bench as the Suns have taken a 20-point lead and a 20-second timeout called by the Knicks.
Well, Pat Riley's heated, as you can see. We'll take a look at this very tough move. Barkley at 6'5" with that fadeaway, beautifully done. Then he's helping Pat Riley call a timeout now, I think. Always willing to be helpful.
The Suns by 20 as they have taken over here in the third quarter. Knicks going now with Oakley, Ewing, Campbell, up front Kimball and Davis in the backcourt. Phoenix 8 for 16 from the floor in the third. Knicks only 4 of 12. The Knicks going with the rookie Hubert Davis at point guard. And it's picked off by Miller.
The rest of this game, it would appear, Marv, is misery for Pat Riley. Unless his bench players or what's left of it can rise to proportions he hasn't seen this year.
Oakley on the foul. Very tough to rise with what is left on the squad. We are now looking at a Knicks bench that includes Charles Smith, Herb Williams, Eric Anderson.
A Midas bench breakdown focuses on an unusual aspect of bench effect on the game tonight, and that is who is on the bench, not what the bench is producing.
Barkley with 30 points.
There is not a guard sitting on the bench.
Well, Rolando's there, but
that's right.
In civvies. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Knicks with that 9-game win streak on the line as Hubert Davis converts. And the Phoenix Suns coming off a loss to Indiana here at home. They have dropped 2 of the last 4, both of those losses here in Phoenix. Marley was pushed.
Marley is not noticing Bo Kimball on defense. He's cutting, he's moving, he's getting the ball. He's the focus of the team's offense.
Now, Dan Marley is an outstanding player, but when you look at the all-around game of Bo Kimball, and this goes back to his days with the LA Clippers, one of the questions about Kimball was the defensive end of the court, and he has been taken to school here by this man.
Marley's about 2 inches taller, strong, and a two-time All-Star. He's having a sensational season.
85-63 Phoenix.
Chance for Tony Campbell to show some of his skills as a guard, which is how the Knicks have considered him, at any rate on paper, when need be.
All right, Campbell with the rebound. 85-65. The Suns with the big lead. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the third. Oh, nice pass for Miller. Johnson finding Miller.
Tough situation now, obviously, with the focus of the game on what has already happened as opposed to what's going to happen. And tough gut check for the Knicks now.
Well, Bo Kimball keeps firing away. He is 1 out of 4. That's the reason he's in there, for some offense, but has not been able to hit. Barkley. And it will be Nick Ball.
I don't hear air ball from the fans. They chose to ignore Charles's air ball. (87-65), Phoenix with the lead. They have taken the play away here in the third quarter. Ewing has been very quiet after the outstanding first half. Charles Oakley has lost his zest for offense, it seems, throughout much of this game. He is not looking to put himself in position to receive the ball to shoot it. Kind of just out there concentrating on Barkley.
And Marley goes to work on Kimball. And a foul is called.
Bo's got to play him a little physically, and that seemed like a very sensitive call against Bo Kimball on Marley.
Dan Marley is 5 out of 5 from the line. Dan in his 5th year out of Central Michigan. Tom Chambers replacing Charles Barkley. 31 points, 10 rebounds for Barkley. And Marley no longer regarded as a 6th man. In fact, the best 6th man in the Western Conference, now a starter with Jeff Hornacek going over to Philadelphia in the trade for Charles Barkley.
Only Marley and Mark West have started every game for the Suns this year.
Kimball hits a 3. So Bo Kimball from downtown, that is his 2nd three-pointer as a Knick. Suns 89, the Knicks 68, 20 seconds remaining in the third. Miller. Ewing with the rebound. Here's Campbell on the move. Suns lead 89-70. Down to 5 seconds in the quarter. Chambers for 3. 1 2/10 seconds remaining. Kimball pops it. After 3 here in Phoenix. The Suns 92, the Knicks 70.
This place is unusual. Do you know why?
It's where wild things go. It's where wild things go. They come from far away to be wild for a day. It's where wild things go. It's where wild things go. Where the laughter live on the west. The land of happiness.
Where wild things go. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and no place else. If you find the interest rate on your credit card to be rather high, you should know about Smart Rate from the Discover card. With Smart Rate, the more you choose the Discover card when making purchases, the lower your rate can be. And the Discover card still charges no annual fee. Now, doesn't that put everything in a whole new perspective? Smart Rate, currently as low as 14.9%. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
Simply irresistible. Toyota Corolla's affordable, and it's been a benchmark in America for 25 years. Simply irresistible. Your Toyota dealer invites you to step up to a whole new level of Corolla. New levels of room, safety, performance. Corolla, with definite family influences from Camry and Lexus. For a limited time only, there's a Corolla special lease program. And now more Corollas are being built in America than ever before. Toyota's Simply Irresistible sales event on now.
For the car you drive, for the way you drive. Slick 50 high performance engine formula.
New York Knicks basketball is brought to you in part by the people.